Hey guys, this is Mike Kuzan from The Latest Noise. We're here at Finnegan's Irish Pub in Hoboken, New Jersey for the Latest Noise Spotlight Series video on guitarists and their pedal boards.
1, 2.
My name's Gerry Rosenthal. I play in a band called Big Wake, and I'd say my playing is kind of a rock blues hybrid with some jazz influences. Some of my favorite guys are guys like John Scofield, Trey Anastasio from Fish.
My name is Tuschen. I play with Paul Lauren and Christina Alessi in the Toll Collectors. I would describe my style as being Americana. A guitar player that really inspires me with his setup and his approach is Nels Cline, famously in the band Wilco. He uses a ton of different pedals. He goes for a very natural sound out of his guitar. I find that inspiring.
Hi, my name is Max Feinstein. I play guitar in the Devil Nellies and Jamie Rose. I would describe myself as a noisemaker. I like to make atmospheres and I like to make feedback. Every guitarist inspires me. I just love looking at guitar player rigs. It's a hobby, it's a passion, it's a pastime. Signal flow is a relative thing for everyone.
It starts with the fingers, with your ability to play a guitar acoustically in a room, even an electric guitar unplugged. Getting a good sound, getting natural sustain out of the instrument. And then every little step along the way is very crucial. And I treat it almost like a painter would treat their palette. You know, if I think of what the gig needs and I put the things on it that I need. I need the gain staging, the boosting. I need the color, which is what I call modulation, and then the ambience, which is reverb and delay. And that can be in a really tiny board and it can be in a huge board. Every little step along the way will affect the end result, all the way to the speaker. So for guitar players just starting out and maybe who are a little overwhelmed with all the different pedals on the market and how you could use them,
I would say gear your pedal board to the music that you play.
Start with subtler things like EQs and compressors, learn how they fit in the signal. What I like to do before I get into the particulars of the pedals would be to run a graphic equalizer at the end of my chain right before the amplifier that allows me to sharpen the sound and tune it to the room that I'm in.
I have 3 different sizes of boards depending on the gig. I might have a little tiny board, a medium one for more of the club dates and weddings, and then I have a bigger board which I might use for singer-songwriter gigs.
If I'm going to be out on the road for a while, I tend to have a fairly large board just because I like to have options depending on my attitude, the day of a gig, or the room that I'm playing in.
For instance, something like a wedding that might be great. You have a big hall, you have 200 people, because I'm using a tube screamer and my soul food made by Electro Harmonics. But for a much smaller place, say Finnegan's Pub in Hoboken, I might not use them both.
So if I had only one pedal to use, it would be the Zvex Box of Rock. Loosely, it's a distortion or overdrive pedal, but in actuality, it's like a Marshall amp in a little box. So it gives me a lot of versatility for what we call gain staging, which is the ability to go from here to way up here and all the steps in between.
I would use the tube screamer, the TS9. It's pretty versatile. You can crank the drive and get a thick, heavy distortion, or you can turn it down and get a nice, thinner overdrive.
It's hard to choose one pedal because I keep imagining all of these different situations. What's the amp I have, blah, blah, blah.
Gerry, can we do your intro one more time?
Yeah, that sucked.
Am I allowed to look at the camera?
I have an OCD.
I keep doing that.
Can you say maybe one? No, it's the same.
Believe it or not, I can't think of any other than, actually that's not true.
My name is Tuschen. Oh, Jesus, this is weird. Okay, let me start again.